everybody, it is Bubz. Today is so gloomy. I think only one side of my face is lit. It's kind of dark on this side, but it's okay because this is my better side. Every time when I sit here and I carry my camera, you guys tell me one brow is heavier than the other, and it's because the light comes through here. So this part is dark, so it looks as if this brow is darker, but if I completely look this way and the camera's on this side, it doesn't look completely different. Welcome to another episode of Ask Bubz. My voice may sound a little sexier than usual because I've got a sore throat right now, so my voice sounds like a little husky, but still pretty much squeaky because I don't think I can ever escape from this squeaky voice. Now let's get started with your questions. Why are men so difficult? From my opinion, just okay, I think it's because women care too much, whereas men don't care enough. I think they're just oblivious a lot of times, whereas women is like, it's quite a funny question, but I think like the beauty of it is I think women are just as difficult as men. How do you feel about Lee Min Ho dating Suzy from Miss A? I feel nothing. Nothing means empty, hence I feel empty. How to survive fake friends? I would say ditch them because you don't need a fake friend, and like I always say, choose to hang out with people who bring the best out of you. If your friend makes you feel horrible about yourself, or if this friend makes you gossip all the time or turns you into someone that you're not really proud of, then maybe you should rethink things and maybe you're better off without them. I guess how I would deal with it is to just be careful with the things you say to them, because I know that I can't trust these people. So I mean, I don't mind saying hi and stuff, but I wouldn't go out of my way to hang out with them. How to control yourself while eating? If you don't want to overeat, a tip that I have is to just drink grapefruit juice 3 times a day, about 30 minutes before your meals. And that's because even though grapefruit juice is really healthy and it helps to aid your digestion, it actually suppresses your appetite. It doesn't suppress your appetite so you won't eat. It just means you won't eat as much. I end up eating a healthy, normal proportion rather than like a big, giant proportion. Are you rich? It really depends how you define the term. To me, being rich doesn't always have to be from wealth. Like, I definitely think I'm rich from happiness. If it's in terms of wealth, I would say I think we're really blessed. We have more than enough for us to spend, and you know, we're able to live really comfortably. Worst prank you pulled? I feel really bad saying this, but my little sister April, she doesn't have a lot of baby pictures, and I don't even want to say it. When I was little, as a joke, I told her she was adopted. How do you and Tim maintain the perfect relationship? Any advice? First of all, Tim and I are definitely not perfect people, so this means we don't have the perfect relationship. We're not argumentative people, so we don't argue a lot. But just because you don't argue doesn't mean your relationship is healthy, because communication is everything. I think a lot of times relationships don't work out the way people want it to be because they're so focused on how the other person should make them happy, when they should be thinking of, okay, what can I do to make them happy? Coffee, tea, or hot chocolate? I would definitely choose tea. Green tea. Would you rather eat Tim's foot or lick Isaac's dirty diaper? This one's easy. I would easily lick Isaac's dirty diaper. I'm not gonna eat Tim's foot. That would make me accountable. What's your biggest pet peeve that Tim does? Tim has this thing, right, when he goes to the toilet and does a number 2, and when he's really impressed with that number 2, he will go out of way to make sure that I see it. So the stage 1 would be him screaming and shouting for me to go see it for like a good 5 minutes, and of course I would reject this. And then stage 2 is when he would actually leave it there, okay? So he wouldn't flush. So if I were to suddenly walk past, I would have to see it. Not only does he do that, he also goes on to stage 3. He would take pictures of it and then spam my WhatsApp chat. This is what my married life has come to. Who's weirder, you or Tim? Tim is definitely one of the biggest weirdos I know. Like, the guy is nuts. But between the two of us, I would say I'm the weirdest one. Because you've designed t-shirts before, would you want to try to design baby t-shirts? Would you rather poop glitter or fart sprinkles? I'm gonna have to go with the sprinkles because cleaning glitter is a lot of work. Because everyday 9 to 5 makeup makes skin lifeless. What to do if you can't afford makeup? Now if you have to wear makeup every day and it's full face, then the best thing you can do is to cleanse it properly. So definitely use a good cleansing oil, especially at nighttime. Your skin regenerates, so if it's not cleansed properly on makeup, then you're just clogging up your pores and you're not letting your skin do its thing. But even still, even if you do have to wear makeup, it doesn't have to be like everything. You don't have to put foundation, powder, blah, blah, blah. Did you ever wish you were an only child growing up? I can't say I ever did because I grew up with 3 other siblings and it was so much fun. Would you rather have Pokemon be real or go to Hogwarts? Do I want to be a wizard or do I want to be a Pokemon trainer? I want to be a Pokemon trainer. What advice would you give to entrepreneurs who wish to start their own business? Don't be scared to try. And I think a lot of people, they have a lot of great ideas, but they're so scared of failing. And you know, when failing is all part of life, no one wins through life completely. The only way you could ever really only lose is by not trying. Right now, I'm in the process of several projects and it's all really exciting. It could all go down a drain and, you know, it could feel, it doesn't matter whatsoever for me because the way I look at it is, I want to be able to learn new experiences. That to me is more valuable than anything else. What part of the UK will you be moving back to? I think at the moment, most likely, we're gonna be moving back to Northern Ireland. We're planning to move back hopefully this year if we can. Will you ever continue with the idea of making your own design bracelets? Actually, that is still ongoing. If you could only give one piece of advice, what would it be? It would be to see the light in everything. I believe everything happens for a reason. And even in toughest scenarios, we will always gain something from it. We either learn from it or we grow character. In every single trial, there's always a treasure. So sometimes things just happen and we don't understand why. We can only see the light in a situation because you can't control what happens, but you can control your attitude. Alright guys, so these are your questions. Thank you so much for sending them in. And if you want to ask me a question, then don't forget to tweet me with hashtag AskBubz. Take care everyone. I'm gonna go do a poo.